Welcome to Fencing 2.0. Last time we were here, we were busy putting in this fence, and as absolute rookies, made a few mistakes, figured things out as we were going, but I think we did pretty damn well. We opted for diagonal bracing, just considering we don't really know what we're doing and figuring it out. My neighbor and I are doing it together, which is really cool. But today we need to fix a few things, and we need to finish it. So now that we've got all the posts in the ground, we need to reset some of the tension wires, and we need to put on the jackal wire to the bottom. But what we managed to do with the previous version, or the previous time we were here, is the main brace at the bottom, or in the middle, which is going to be the main brace pulling both ways. There are a few mistakes that we made that I want to share with you so that you can see the mistakes we've made, so that you potentially don't make the same mistakes, and also just for transparency's sake, to show you that we're complete rookies at this. It's still pretty cool though. I think the fact that we managed to figure out how to do this to create a pretty cool brace is really, really awesome. So mistake number one is the fence, you can see, is slightly askew. So what happened is we were using the high tension wire and attaching post to post, which means as soon as one wanted to slide, it could. What we should have done is had post to pillar, so that they're all working independently. So you can see, which is mistake number two, we tensioned this side with 4 wires first, which then meant all the tension was pulling this way, and this is like 2 centimeters, it's nothing major, but it moved. So in this version, what we're going to do is we're going to put 1 wire there, 1 wire here, next wire, next wire. We're going to do one by one, so we're matching the tension. And then hopefully that if there's any pull, having these 2 braces independently anchored to the pillar is then going to provide a bit more stability. The same applies to the diagonal the diagonal tension wire, because if you didn't watch the first one, what happens is this post with the tension is going to go that way, which is going to lean into the post, push the post out, potentially push it into the ground, which is what you don't want. Then if you have a tension wire at the bottom, the tension wire is then pulling this diagonal post into the bottom of the pillar post, which means this one can't move. It's a really, really cool system. But we anchored or tensioned this post to that one, which means once again they're not independent. So if this one wants to move, it can use this one as leverage. So we need to anchor this one to the pillar like the top, the same at the bottom over there, get that one to this one. Then the third mistake we made is the tensioners are a little bit too close. So we're going to move them out quite substantially to, you can see that one over there, which is about 2 meters from the main pillar. It just makes it a bit easier, there's a bit more tension both ways, and just with them being so close, they're just quite tricky to use. So if we look at the pillar over there, the tensioners are all going to be in a straight line about there. So those are the 3 mistakes, which aren't major, going to be quick and easy to fix. So sit down, relax, enjoy Fencing 2.0. I'm so excited to this time promise the finish of this fence by the end of this episode. If you would like to support the work we're doing, you can become a member. There are many, many different membership options. I share a whole bunch of behind the scenes content, ideas, tips, tricks, all of that. You can head over to Patreon. We share a whole bunch of additional information. You can also just buy us a coffee. Coffee goes a long way in this family. So please support us, sit back and enjoy. It's around midday now. Midday munchies are coming along. But at least the post is done. I think it's looking now pretty solid. So what we've done is bring you in here. You'll see from the top over here, it is now braced around the post on its own brace. This side the same. So what will now happen is when this post wants to go up, it's on high tension wire on its own anchor. Same here. So these two can now push independently as opposed to previously when they were pushing against one another. The same with these bottom tension wires. They're all connected to the base of the pillar themselves, which means once again they can independently take their own tension as opposed to it's nice and hot, as opposed to sharing tension and the moving. Then just to help the matter, I've knocked in nails, which I had previously, but I've also taken a chisel and then I have just chiseled into the wood where the wire line is, so that if there's anything that wants to slip, it won't. But as you can see, these two are pretty even now, and the bottom is tensioned. So now we are officially ready to retension the wires and finish off this fence. Wow, oh my gosh, that is a lot of hard work, but we're done. At least with the whole idea of having a fence, you see it shining. We have 5 strands, all nicely tensioned. I don't know if you can see that. Looks epic. So we have a fully 5 tensioned wire fence up and running. Oh, never thought I'd be able to do it, but it's done. Now we're going to see if we have enough time to quickly put the mesh up. Let's see.
When we wake, hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through. No limit to what we We know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright.
Another long and full day on the land. The sun is setting yet again. Woo, these long days are just so rewarding. It just makes you feel so alive. It's a lot of hard work, but the reward is just next level. I mean, here we have a fence. Just check at this. Like, I, in my wildest dreams, would never have thought I would be putting up farm fencing. 2 strands, pretty solid. Got the jackal fence in. It looks really cool. So the only thing we still need to do is we need to get droppers, because what we did is, if you remember, we used these metal posts instead of all the wooden posts, and they're holding up super well. They're holding the weight. It's really cool. But we still need the droppers because the weight of the fence is pulling down, and we just need every meter a dropper in. So that's still coming, but everything is just coming together. This view behind me of the fence is just such a cracker. So thanks for watching. I hope you are one step closer to building your own farm fence in the near future. If you have any questions, let me know. More than happy to answer them. Thanks for watching these 2 episodes of building the fence. We've still got to refine a bit, so we didn't have time to finish everything. Got the top done, but we still got the other strands to mount, so it still looks a bit flimsy, but that's going to take a lot of time. It's literally 3 strands, 1 by 1, for 160 meters. It's going to take some time, but that's definitely not something I want to be showing you. So if you want to support this journey, you can join, become a member. I post weekly additional videos to all my members. To Ben, who's such a loyal follower, thank you so much for all of your support. Newton, I know that you're in a bit of a tricky place right now. My prayers and thoughts go out to you, but also thank you for all of your support. So if you want to become a member or join me on Patreon, the support would be much appreciated. You can also just go and buy us a coffee. We love coffee. Coffees go a long way, especially motivating us to keep going with projects like farm fencing. So cool. Thanks for watching. Until next time, happy homesteading.